Sherwood Forest was first noted in 958 AD, and it was called Sherwood, meaning woodland that belonged to the Shire. Sherwood Forest became a royal hunting forest after the Norman invasion of 1066. In 1200, that is the 1200, a time known for Robin Hood, Sherwood covered 100,000 acres of land, which was the fifth space in the county of Nottinghamshire, the fifth largest space in the county of Nottinghamshire. Medieval Sherwood was a productive resource that was carefully managed, and it was used to produce poles and laths for buildings, underwood for domestic fuels. The woodland supported several industries, making charcoal burning, stripping of oak bark to use in tanning leather crops of acorn that was used to feed the pigs. Deer and cattle and sheep were grazed in the wood of Sherwood Forest. And after Henry VIII closed all the English abbeys in 1536, which was known as the dissolution of the monasteries, then Sherwood Forest was sold to private ownership. Now, King James I loved to hunt in Sherwood Forest. And by 18th century, large areas of the crown land of Sherwood was given out or sold to nobles and court favorites who turned them into county estates. During the Victorian times, Sherwood became a tourist attraction, and this is where my interest comes in. Among the major attractions in Sherwood Forest is this tree called the Major Oak. It is the main attraction in Sherwood Forest, apart from the oaks that you're going to see. The name Major Oak was given in 1790 by a man called Major Hayman Rook, who was an archaeologist and wrote a book about the ancient oaks of Sherwood. And the famous oak tree is at least 1,000 years old, and it weighs an estimated 23 tons with a trunk circumference of 33 feet and branches that spread over 92 feet. So you can imagine how big this oak tree is. You're going to see it at some point. Other parts were added to create footpaths. The current Sherwood Forest Country Park is an area of 37 acres and is reserved for public access, surrounded by the Major Oak. Now, other parts were added to this place to create footpaths, car parks, car ranger services, visitor center, and all of this adds up to a total of 448 acres of land. That's what Sherwood Forest is made of right now. Remember, it started as 100,000 acres and now is 448 acres because parts have been sold off. Sherwood Forest is a designated National Nature Reserve since 2002 and is the only one in Nottinghamshire with that status. It has over 1,000 ancient oaks and is now being considered as a special area of conservation under the European law. Sherwood Forest receives about 350,000 visitors a year. And it is part of the sustainable development of its natural resources, heritage, and scientific interest, and the enjoyment and education of its visitors. This is the main reason for the conservation of Sherwood Forest. And the Major Oak was crowned England's Tree of the Year in 2014 in a public vote by the Woodland Trust. So this forest you're seeing with such beautiful trees has so much history. Now, part of what I haven't really done in this research was to look at the role of Robin Hood. Robin Hood is synonymous with Sherwood Forest. So in another video, I will look at Robin Hood and the role he played here. But at this moment, it's just to look at what Sherwood Forest means to us. So over 1,000 ancient oaks reside in this park. And this place receives over 350,000 visitors a year. Next question we're going to ask is, how do we access this place? How do we get here? So first you have to get into Nottingham. And from Nottingham, if you're going by bus, you get to the Victoria bus station in Nottingham, and it takes about 52 minutes to get to Sherwood Forest from Victoria bus station. So what bus would you be taking? You take the Sherwood Arrow going to Olatin, Sherwood Visitor Center, and Rufford Abbey. Remember, we've done a research on Rufford Abbey as well. They're very similar to Sherwood Forest, and they were all under the same management before this time. By car, you're looking at about 21 miles, and it will take you about 33 minutes to get there, with the postcode of NG219RN. By train, your nearest station is Shirebrook, Mansfield, or Mansfield Woodhouse, but you still need other transport to take you from there. So your best bet, that's the major oak, the tree that's over 1,000 years old. This is the main attraction of Sherwood Forest, and people come from all over the world to come and see this amazing tree that's over 1,000 years old. So we're talking about transportation. Your best bet is the bus station in Nottingham to take you just about 52 minutes and you'll be here. But if you go by train, you have to find other transportation again from that train station. So that's your amazing Sherwood Forest for you. Now, this is part of what we do here at Kawa Tourism, is to bring amazing places alive to you. So I take on these journeys to bring out this history to you. Now, I've been to Sherwood Forest twice now, and when I got in there, I never saw any leaflet that gave me any history about this place. So I had to do my research, which is what I brought out to you. And that person in the picture, it's supposed to be the Robin Hood. So when I got there that day, they had this event going on, and this man was acting as Robin Hood. So that's me with the major oak behind me. So that's Sherwood Forest for you, and I hope to bring you so many more historical places and historical buildings and historical destinations in the future. So remember to share this video to your friends, and remember to contact us if you need more information on these places. Well, go out there and see the world for yourself. It is a beautiful world. Thanks for watching.